Hello, broker family. We have a positive news. We're in a really good spot on the trigger legislation. If I told you it was 80% chance to happen, if I told you every loan in your pipeline was 80% chance to happen, you wouldn't feel very good about that. So that's basically how we feel right now. To pass a bill, if you guys remember that, song about how a bill becomes a law and all that stuff, we are deep into that process right now. Bills have been introduced in both the House and the Senate. Generally, the majority of bills that get passed are attached to a much larger bill package. And in the Senate, that is where we're at. We're attached to the National Defense Appropriations Act. That is the bill that sets the budget for the military, and it passes every single Congress. And what happens is these big bill packages get passed by each chamber, and then they go together in conference, and they work out their differences. And some stuff stays on and some does not, and we're fighting like hell to make sure that it stays on. It's very much at the horse trading stage of things. It has overwhelming support. The number of co-sponsors between the two chambers is well over 130. So we're in a very, very good spot, and it is horse trading and people leveraging and negotiating. We have heard some light pushback, not from many offices, but frankly, from an office, it's incredibly important that they don't like the number of exceptions on there. There's one that is incredibly important to us, and that's frankly the mortgage servicing exception. Or I shouldn't say important to us, it's important, period. It's not that I have some soft spot for mortgage servicers, but I recognize, and we recognize the importance that they play in the entire system, in our entire industry, the way that mortgages work in this country. And the reason that we have the most stable mortgage market in the world, the reason we're one of the few countries that have 30-year fixed mortgages, and the reason their interest rates are lower than they are anywhere else in the world, even if you don't think they're very low right now, look at other countries. Mortgage servicers play an important, stabilizing factor in that. Okay. And the way that their business model works is that they buy these mortgages to service. They pay money for them. The higher the interest rate, the more that they make, yes, but also the longer they stay on the books, the more profitable that they are. And to even break even, mortgages have to stay on their books for quite some amount of time. One of the ways they keep mortgages on the books is trigger leads. And if they lose part of their ability to keep loans on their books, they will have more runoff and they will pay less for mortgages in the future. And that will all trickle down to meaning that the terms will be worse. But that's basically the spot that we're in right now.